Welcome back to the Tracie Trendy Show, my lovelies. Another day, another dollar, and another hot season of 90 Day Fiance the other way. Yes, it seems like a promising couple. I mean, Sharp Entertainment is playing no games and taking no prisoners. They opened up the season with Brandon and Mary. Mary, cute, cute, cute. Brandon, not so much, but all sweet on the surface. Mary's in the Philippines. Brandon is in the United States. Brandon lives in a trailer and he saves all his little coins to one day pay for that trip to go to the Philippines. And he's almost there. He's going to be flying out there in 2 weeks. All looks good on the surface. He lives with his godparents in a trailer. Well, they don't live in a trailer, they live in a house. And it seems he's like a wholesome kid. But what is odd is that this couple literally spends 24/7 on the phone and video. 24/7. I'm talking about going to sleep, going to the bathroom, going to the dentist's office, everything. Mary comes across as very manipulative. Very manipulative. She claims it's Brandon, but I think she has more of it than he does. Supposedly he can't be around other women, not even family members, because the women family members may have women friends that come over. She is really putting a damper on things, and it's unfortunate because Brandon family was separated when he was 15. His mom got into drugs, and his half siblings went to foster care, and he went to live with his dad. So they were separated for many years. Now they're back together, and Mary seems to have a problem. She does not want Brandon over his mom's house because she lived with women. She doesn't want him with his sister because his sister has girlfriends. And his little brother's like, can't we be a family? And Mary's there watching their whole interaction, their little picnic outside with her phone on mute, but she can listen to everything they say. On the flip side, Mary said it's all Brandon. He's the one that made her quit school, made her quit modeling and everything. And I don't know about that. I really don't. I think she's being very manipulative. She's leaving school. I think her parents, now, they do have a common thing. Now, Mary's lived with her grandparents. Those are the people that raised her. Mary has a trust issue because her boyfriend cheated on her, and her parents had left her when she was 8 months old. But leaving school, I think her grandparents would have said, you're not living up here with no job. And she had to quit dancing. Everything was because of Brandon. But it seems as if she can control things because when she wanted to visit her friends, all she did was say, oh, bad internet connection. And she went to go see her friends. Even though she doesn't see them as often as she used to, she does manage to do what she needs to do. And all this crying she's doing while he's trying to enjoy a visit with his family is just too much. I did not like when Brandon cut his sister off talking about snap out of it, cut the crap. We weren't in each other's lives. Duh, hello, you were 15 and she was 7 and the brother was even younger than 7. They had no control over going into foster care. And his sister just wanted family reunification. Like when they were at the picnic, she was just singing, or at the dinner really, can't we just be a family and just kind of, can you tell her to, cut the phone off, kind of like carve out a space for us. We are family. And I agree 100% on what all the family, even the mom was saying, even the brother was saying. Everybody has sense in that little scenario but Brandon. And I hope he snaps out of it and real quick, because that is not healthy. So moving on to Kenny and Armando. This is a familiar couple. They've been on the show plenty of times. Sweet, sweet couple. But now we're starting to see the cracks. For some, or at least I am. Armando doesn't seem so happy. And I'm wondering, does Armando work? I'm thinking, and I see an angle here. Does he work? Because why is he trying so desperately to get a child? Why? Kenny's 60 years old. Armando is 25 years younger than Kenny. He knew that when he married him. And in the meantime, Kenny's not trying to sign up for another child. Kenny raised his children. Kenny is a grandfather. I'm glad he's sticking to his gun and saying hell to no about having a baby. But Armando is really, really getting like a little pissed off about not for Kenny for not saying yes to the kid. So I'm trying to figure out if Armando doesn't work, what is she trying to do? Is she trying to get a kid so he can dump Kenny and collect child support and live the life of Riley? I'm trying to figure that out because Armando has a child. If he wanted a baby so soon, he could have had one. He could have had one, another one. But I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I just think there's undercurrent here. I'm picking up on something with Armando, and it's not too cool. I think Armando's fine with his lifestyle. He likes certain things, but I think he wants the baby to secure the bag. That's what I'm thinking. Now, moving on to Holly and Wayne. This is going to be an interesting couple. It's like Tiffany and her dude, but it's interesting because Holly has this weave as long as Rapunzel, and Holly gets married at the drop of a hat, and she gets easily divorced. And I mean easily divorced. I'm talking about hours and days. So now she plans to marry Wayne after a week of arrival in South Africa. Her mom is going to come there too for 3 months so she can get acclimated because she's not going to know anyone other than Wayne. And when Wayne goes to work, what is Holly going to do? So, and you know, it's very important for, I guess, for Holly to have her mom there because also there's a lot of crime, unfortunately, in South Africa. So her mom is going to be there because Holly said they got robbed twice in 1 week. So, because when the power goes out, that's the prime time to do the robbing because the security systems aren't operating. But other than that, I'm just getting a red flag on Wayne because he mentioned that he's going to give the mom a boot after 1 week of being married. He's going to kick the mom out in South Africa. Are you kidding me? And he should have been honest to Holly about that. Don't say once I marry you, your mom is out the door. That's not cool. Holly needs a support system while she adjusts to her new life in a new country. And I'm wondering what's he trying to do? Is he trying to isolate her? Moving on to Kirsten and Julio. I'm gonna first say the filters love Kirsten. She is a naturally beautiful. She's naturally beautiful, but dang, those filters turned her into a living Barbie doll. And Julio, who wants to be called Julio to sound more European, even though Julio is actually a European name since Spain resides in Europe, and Julio is Spanish name. It's a Spanish name, so I don't get it. And you know, I do get it. I think he's trying to like, you know, he's Julio is Dominican, and he's probably just trying to like very dark Dominican, and he's probably trying to kind of like wash that out. Just was saying, and so he's probably hooking up with a very, very, very European, beautiful chick though. And he wants to live in the Netherlands. It's a great place from all I hear. Great work-life balance. And plus, Kirsten has no intention of living in the United States. But and so anyway, these two look perfect on screen, but we know that this show doesn't do good and wholesome. We have to wait and see for what is in store for this couple. Or this couple's going to show us something we just don't know, my loves. We just don't know. Because as we look at everything, Sharp Entertainment doesn't do wholesome. We already know Brandon and Mary aren't going to be wholesome. Kenny and Armando, we're starting to see the cracks in that relationship. That was supposed to be the golden couple, but we start seeing cracks in that one. Holly and Wayne, we know that's not going to be the golden couple. And Kirsten and Julio, who knows? One thing I do know, Julio, and I'm not going to call you Julio, Julio, you're wrong for not telling your mom that you're leaving the country soon. So, and then Kirsten's just to say hi and then you're leaving. I think that's very unfortunate, very immature, and very sneaky of him not tell his mom that he is leaving the country. Should have given her some more time on that. But anyway, my loves, what do you guys think of this? I think this is going to be a fabulous season. We've only met 3 couples, and there's more couples to meet. So far, so saucy. And so sorted. So anyway, If you have not subscribed, my loves, drop a line below. Drop a few lines because we're going to discuss this, as well as share and care if you dare. And always make sure that notification bell is on lockdown because you know YouTube plays tricks. All right, my loves, I'll catch you all out on the flip side.